knowing how to ask. Welcome to Strength for Today. That's what we're going to talk about on this Monday, October the 8th, 2012. Knowing how to ask, knowing how to pray and talk to God. Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1 says this, first of all, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinance of their God. They ask of me the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching God. How do we ask? Well, according to this verse, it's pretty clear. First of all, lift up our voice. Don't ask timidly. Be willing to speak loudly and be heard. Come to the throne of grace with boldness. Then the Bible says they seek me daily. Sometimes it takes a long time to get an answer to prayer. You have to be patient. You have to pray not only loudly, but consistently until God hears and answers your prayer. And the angels of God get through the demons of hell to bring that prayer answer to your doorstep. Then it talks about they keep the ordinances of God. While we're waiting and while we're praying, we need to live holy lives separated unto the Lord. You can't live in sin and expect God to hear you. Sin blocks the tunnels from here to heaven, and our prayers cannot get through. And it says they take delight in approaching to God. Nothing better to God than to hear his children come to him and approach him, ask him, knowing they trust him and believe that he's going to do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Every parent understands that. Every parent loves for that child to come and ask for something or ask for something special and then go out and do it for them. And Christmas time is the greatest example of that. You start probing early in the fall and find out what they want, go get it, and then Christmas Day, you surprise them with all the gifts that you can possibly do for them that's are possible through your reach. And that's a wonderful time. But God's that way all the time. He wants to answer our prayers, but we have to come diligently, faithfully, in fear and reverence and obedience, and he'll answer our prayers. It's not just asking God for what we want or what we need. It's knowing how we're going to ask things of the Lord. When I was young, I'm a young child, I asked things of my father and mother all the time. And very seldom did I ever not get what I asked for. Yet the determining factor in whether or not I got what I asked for was how I asked. Did I ask arrogantly or humbly? When you ask humbly, then you receive it. Remember that as you pray today, and he'll be your strength for today and your hope for